Oh, hello, I didn't see you there. My name is Leslie Chukwuma Oswala. I am an actor and comedian here in New York City, and my father loves this show. And what better way to honor my father than by introducing the one and only Dr. Njakari Damages.
Welcome to the show. My name is Dr. Damages. We're coming to you from the greatest city in the world. Yeah. Happy New Year to you all. Happy New Year. Guess what? For the first time in Nigeria got into the New Year before New York City. Yeah. So maybe Nigeria will now be ahead of America in so many other areas. You know what I mean? Yeah. But while we are waiting for that to happen, we are coming to you from the greatest city in the world. Yes. New York City is so great that the 2nd Avenue subway, you know that avenue, so that one that we're talking about, just opened. Oh yeah. It was first conceived in 1919. The actual year that Obasanjo was born. And was delayed almost 100 years. Wow. Yeah. Now, the first of 4 phases was just completed. Whoa. It's 2 miles long and has 3 stations. Wow. Oh, yeah. It goes from 96th to 72nd Street. Whoa. Now, interestingly, it took them 10 years to build at the cost of $4.5 billion. It will transport 200,000 New Yorkers every day. Wow. Isn't that wonderful? 4.5 billion. Wow. It's a lot of money in any city in the world. Now, to put it in context, that amount is twice what the richest state in Nigeria, Lagos, budgeted for 2017. Now, so the 2nd Avenue subway should give hope to Lagosians who have been waiting since the days of, what's his name, Governor Lateef Jakonde in the 80s. To get a subway in Lagos. They've been waiting. Whoa. For almost 100 years. It took New Yorkers to get the 2nd Avenue subway. Wow. So Lagosians, this is what you should do. Stop complaining. You have to wait until 2080. Hey. If by then you don't have a subway, then you can kick the sky. I'm telling you, you have to coordinate this. See how it works in other parts of the world. Now, I will say to Lagosians not to worry. Let them think about high-speed train first. Mm-hmm. Look at Morocco. They are getting one soon. Morocco, they are already testing a high-speed train that will travel 350 kilometers in 90 minutes. Whoa! 90 minutes is the fastest, the first of it in Africa. The fastest, yeah. It will begin operation in 2018, just next year. Now think about it. If we have something like that in Nigeria, it means that you can go to work in Lagos while living in Benin. In 90 minutes, you'll be in Lagos. In fact, you can go to work in Lagos from Onitsha in just 1 hour 45 minutes. Keeping it real, it takes her 2 hours to get to New York from New Jersey, which is across this. That's what So you see what I'm saying? Imagine how much that will transform the lives of people in Nigeria. If you put a train in operation in Nigeria, those evil spirits that you see in Ore, that kill motorists, the ones that have this need to drink blood of travelers every week, they will disappear. They can't stand near this train. It will crush them. That's what I'm talking about. Now, talking about wonders, the 7th wonder of the modern world is happening in less than 2 weeks. No way. Oh yeah, in our eyes. In less than 2 weeks, Donald J. Trump will become the most powerful man in the world. Now, never mind that he still has one of the smallest hands in the world. And who knows what other small things he has. I'm not going there. Now, among those coming to Washington, D.C. to witness this great occasion, our former U.S. presidents, Jimmy Carter is coming, Bill Clinton is coming, George Bush is coming, and of course, Obama. They will all be there, even Hillary Clinton. I wonder how she will be smiling, that fake smile. Anyway, they will be there to honor American democracy, as well as the institution of the presidency, which is bigger than anyone, even if that person is standing on the shoulder of Putin. I know. Now, in his preview of the great event, a U.S. senator said this, that Trump has the maturity of a 5-year-old. Wow. I know. He got it right. And on January 20th, he will receive the nuclear code. What can go wrong? Nothing. Nothing can go wrong. Nothing. At this point, we will just wait and see. That's who we are. What will the new year bring to America? What will it bring? Going by how Mariah Carey brought in the new year at Times Square, everything is up in the air. Everything is up in the air. Now, other than the song, her dressing was top notch. Wait. That's not what. Who wrote this crap? That's not what was written there. Let me try it again. Other than her dressing, her singing was perfect. No, that is still not right. Anyway, you got the point. Everything is up in the air. Where things are not up in the air is in Nigeria. Thanks to our fast expanding National Association of Nigerian Prophets, NANP. Are you a member? This is a professional body of prophets. They have mapped out 2017 for us. Yes. We now understand everything that will happen. Now, last year, all our great prophets all missed the coming of MMM.
No way.
Yeah, those who made bold predictions found out that their predictions were not true. They didn't come true. So, take for example, Pastor Enoch Adeboye. You know him. This the GO of Redeemed Christian Church. Last year, he predicted that a brand new sexually transmitted disease was coming. And we were waiting. It did not happen. If it happened, maybe perhaps Mahida did not agree to be its brand ambassador. So nobody knew about it. That may be what happened. So guess what Adeboye did this year?
What?
He took the easy parts. He took it easy this year in his predictions. He played it safe. Yeah. He gave us what they call dude predictions. Now, dude prediction. Did you know? Nothing. Useless. Very vague. The big predictions of Adeboye for 2017 were that the sun will rise, that the rain will fall, and that someone important will die. I'm like, Other than last year and the year before, I used to think that every year someone important dies. No. Anyway, Adeboye's only bold prediction was that there will be a lot of weddings this year. A lot, yeah. I'm not making it up. Look at his list. He did not give us reason why there will be a rush to get married. My guess is that MMM will pay out so much money to participants that young men will say, what the hell, let me plunge in and get married. Another possible reason may be that a lot of young people have told Adeboye that they plan to marry before that 52-year-old Kemi Olunloye takes all the good men left. That may be what's going on. So he predicted, that's how it is. Now, another pastor, big one, Reverend Chris Oyakinlome. You know him, the one that fries his hair with anointed oil. And the great prophet T.B. Joshua, you know that one too? Yeah. And so many other merchants of prophecies were also very conservative in their predictions. They have learned that YouTube videos are unforgiving. and they last forever, even if you delete them from your account. Try it. I've tried several of my things. I talk rubbish. I try to delete it. It's all over. Now, too late. Even Prophet Suleiman, who predicted that Governor El Rufai of Kaduna State will have been a dead man by now. He had no shame. He also issued his 2017 predictions. Now, the only one that I found interesting in Prophet Suleiman's prophecies was the one that said that this year we are going to see the fowl pee. That's what he said. The fowl will pee. We are watching. Now, with the timidity of our old prophets and pastors, new prophets found an opportunity to shine. They found an opportunity. One prophet, Emmanuel Chukwude, declared, and I quote, that Buhari will die. Nnamdi Kanu will be released. That's what the man said. Another one said, and I quote, Atiku will be forced out of APC. Tinubu may be poisoned. Ex-governor to die. Bank will collapse. And that January 27 will be scary. Now, I like that one because on January 27th, I am not leaving my bed. On that day, no. I'm not taking any risk. Now, this one. Prophet Olagunju. Yeah, Olagunju said, and I quote, Atiku will defeat Buhari in 2019. That's what he said. Poor prophet, nobody told him that there is 2018 before 2019. He started predicting 1 year ahead. What will he do next year? Anyway, nonsense. This is what happens when prophets are as cheap as columnists. They're very cheap now. These pastors are lucky bastards. I said it. Yeah, they're lucky. If doctors like me fell at the rate that they are falling in their prophecies, we will have had our stethoscopes taken away. Now, I will tell you what's going on. The lesser known you are as a prophet, the more outrageous things you say in your predictions, so that the media will pay attention to you. That's what's going on. Yes. Now, issuing prophecies has become so lucrative that even the publisher of Sahara Reporters, Omoyele Showere, you know him, has joined in. Really? He joined in. Oh, yeah. But like all his famous colleagues, he was penny shy. What? Sasha, hold that thing up. No, not penny shy. He was prophecy shy. This is what he wrote on his Facebook page, which also is his church. Oh, yeah. This is what he wrote. Brace up, people. It is 2017. I'm like, what kind of nonsense is that? What kind of nonsense prophecy is that? If I were to be a prophet, I would have predicted that Aton Zerubbabel would die in 2017. Straight up, sharp.
Oh my God.
There are only two possible reactions that will follow. Who is Aton Zerubbabel? And the second one will be like, is he still alive? I mean, this is how you do predictions. Straight to the point. People are just talking nonsense. Now, I'm not a prophet, but I can tell you this. Prophets are now a dozen for 50 naira. Really? Easy. You can get it under the bridge. Instead of calling what they do predictions, they should just say that they are writing a newspaper column on what they think will happen in 2017 based on what they had in the news. Chikina. Like this man. And this man. And this man. That's what they do. Exactly. Now, I hope you are having a better new year than Mariah Carey. Did you see that? Oh, yeah. She left us hanging. And left everything hanging as well. I know. Talking about things in the air. Whether Africa will stand, kneel, or squat in 2017 depends on one man and one man alone. Who? It depends on what Yahya Jammeh does next. And what Yahya Jammeh does next depends on what he hears from Allah. So yeah, that's it. According to the wise man from Gambia, Gambia, he could remain in power for the next 1,000 years if Allah wants him to. Wow. Now, how can you argue with that? Nobody can argue with that. Meanwhile, Gambians and the chief of army staff of Gambia, already he has pitched his tent with Jammeh. Wow. While the what's his name, the electoral chief, who conducted the election, he fled the country. Who won't die? The one who won't die. Now, the rest of the world are waiting to see what Buhari will do. Nigeria and the other West African neighbors have vowed to make sure that the new president-elect is sworn in on the 19th of January, a day before the big show takes place in Washington, D.C. Yes. Now, will it be a happy new year for Africa? Do you think it will be happy?
Yes. No.
Well, we will know on the 19th. But folks in Gambia, let me tell you guys, because I care about you. Let me give you a friendly advice. You don't want Donald Trump to use you to shine. He may not know where West Africa is, but his drones, they know. And they will surely find you. Now, if Reagan used F-16 fighter jets to find Gaddafi in his bedroom, Trump will use the drones to smoke out Jammeh. I'm telling you. Oh, yeah. He who have ears, let them hear. Now, people have asked me, Doctor, where does old African leaders go after they leave office? Yeah, what happens to them as soon as they get old and wait for God to call them? I do ask myself the same question. Last week we found the answer. Watch. God help in ages past, a hope for years to come. I know. For those of you who are young and full of it, like this one.
Zero recession. Day, bro. No doubt. I get bread every fucking day, nigga.
So this is how retirement sounds like. This is it. I'm telling you, this is how it is. First of all, these people are not singing praises that will make Nigeria great again. Yeah. That's not what they're doing. Nigeria was never great. And it was because of them. It was because of them. Watch them again. Now, they agreed to come together and sing out of fear that they will not make heaven because of all the bad things they did. That was why. When they were in power, they said, let's go and sing and maybe God will forgive us. Now, another reason why they agreed to come together was, they call it blackmail. Can I say that on the air? No, not that mail, blackmail. Mail, yeah. Maybe it was a precondition for that thing they added in the budget of this year, that they will give them cars. That was why they said, if you want this car, you have to come out and sing. That's what I think. Did you notice that former President Goodluck Jonathan was not there? He wasn't there. With his beautiful voice, he will have given life to that song. Jonathan, or even if, why didn't they bring Mama Patience to sing? Yeah? That song would have been better. That song would have been wonderful. Anyway, Jonathan was not there. The reason was simple. He didn't need a car. He didn't need a car. He said they told him, you either come and sing or we are not going to buy you a car. He said, I don't need a car. Because as governor, part of his retirement plan, former governor of Bayelsa State, the Bayelsa State government is the year to buy him a car. So he said to them, no, I'm okay, I'm all right, I'm all set. I don't need to sing. So did you play that again? Play more of that thing.
I'm like an ever-rolling stream,
I swear. Is that not the crying general? Is that not no?
No, and what does he do? If we hear what he's saying when he was kneeling down, he do something.
That's him now. That's Oladipo Dia. Yeah, that's him. Dia is now singing hallelujah, hallelujah. I'm sure that Sani Abacha, wherever he might be, will be disappointed in this man again for the second time. Now, after singing, they were all asked to make a wish for Nigeria. Now, while the rest of them were positive wishes, listen to what Alex Ekweme said.
In spite of the mess we try to make of the country, he manages always to rescue us when we get to the edge of the precipice. And we thank him for that.
I know. He said that when we get to the edge, God rescues us. Meanwhile, Obasanjo said that God doesn't make any mistake.
God created Nigeria as we are, and God doesn't make a mistake.
That God is the one that put us here together. I would like to see him meet with Nnamdi Kanu and see how the debate will look like. Anyway, meanwhile, after singing Holy, 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 Olusegun Obasanjo went back to his natural state, which is the state of quarrels. This time he picked up a fight with the Awujale of Ijebuland. Oh yeah, over what the man wrote in his book. Now, in an open letter, Obasanjo responded to the content of the book. He blasted the Oba for lying and making no common sense. Now, what did the Oba do that end that abuse from Obasanjo? He accused Obasanjo of being unfair to billionaire Mike Adenuga. You know the guy? Yeah. Like all of Obasanjo's fight, you will enjoy this one. I say run and go and read the letter. Do it. You'll be happy. The Oba had written that Obasanjo used EFCC under Nuhu Ribadu, you know the guy, to harass Mike Adenuga. Yeah, that's what the Oba wrote. In his response, Obasanjo denied interfering with EFCC investigations when he was president. He said, I wasn't involved. but like an egomaniac that he is, he said that he was the one who made Adenuga a billionaire.
Whoa.
Oh, I'll read from the letter. Just listen to this. He said, in the first round of the auction of GMS, that is the phone license, which Mike Adenuga did not make, the country earned $285 million from each license. He said again that the country earned only $200 million from the license transfer with Adenuga, Mike. He said that in subsequent transfer with Etisalat, the country earned $400 million. You see, this is how they rip off Nigeria. Nigeria lost at least 85 million, or maybe up to 185 million by giving license to Mike Adenuga. You see, this is what's happening. Obasanjo did not deny it. He actually incriminated himself. Here is what he wrote. It was a deliberate action on my part that a Nigerian should own one of the licenses. Anybody else but Mike could have been that Nigerian. That's what Obasanjo is saying. Wink, wink, wink. It could have been his beloved Aliko Dangote. But he said, let me just give this to Mike. You know? Now, let me pause so that and show you this video of an encounter between Obasanjo and Alakija, that woman billionaire. It happened last year. It will help you to put this whole story in context. Watch.
My delight is to be able to create Nigerian billionaires. That's my delight. And I always say it proudly wherever I have gone.
Play more of that thing.
My aim when I was in government was to create 50 Nigerian billionaires. Unfortunately, I failed. I created only 25. Madam, with all due respect, you are probably one of them.
Wow.
Yeah. Now you can understand how Obasanjo has been handling the affairs of Nigeria.
Yes, so.
He's telling people, I made you a billionaire. You know, this is how they share our resources. He defrauded Nigeria to help make his friends billionaires. Yes. That's what's going on. By the way, who got alerts this week? Did you get any alerts? No. You did not? The federal government of Nigeria has commenced the payment of 5,000 naira every month to millions of poor and vulnerable Nigerians. You have to be poor and vulnerable. I mean, Mr. Man, even though you're in America, I know you're a poor and vulnerable person. You're poor. My question is this. I have a question about this scheme. Did I even call it scheme? Okay. I know the poor and vulnerable people in my village. Their bank account is under their mattress. How does the mattress get any alert? How do they get their own alert? They have to explain something. There are many things to explain to us. Now, in entertainment news, Davido has done it again. At a concert over the holidays, over the Christmas period, he called his baby mama's uncle, Dele Momodu, my boy. I know, I will pause for that to sink in. You know, Davido called Dele Momodu, my boy. Children of nowadays, That man, Dele Momodu, used to carry MKO Abiola's bag, for God's sake. So how could he be Davido's boy? How could that happen? And come to think about it, he once ran for president. Dele Momodu ran he was a viable candidate. He was Donald Trump without the money. He was without the money. You see, this is what I'm saying. Years go and years come, but some brain cells still remain the same.
Hey, bro. No doubt. I get bread every fucking day, nigga.
Look at Davido is still the same old 2016 kid stuff, showing money on Instagram. Remember when rappers like Jay-Z used to wear their money around their neck? Yeah, but that was when they were rich. Now that they are wealthy, they don't do that crap. You see, their money is now busy working for them.
Yes.
Not the other way around.
Tell them.
May the peace that passes all understanding get to Davido in 2017. And for all of you who think it was a great thing displaying your wealth that way, I say grow up.
Grow up.
And when poor and vulnerable people like me send you DM begging you for some money, you won't even acknowledge the message. Nonsense. Oh yeah, that is why I'm bitching. He didn't give me any. That's why. Nonsense. This is a segment we call Secrets of
Picture.
It's based on the premise that a picture is worth more than 1,000
words.
Now, the first picture you're looking at is a wonderful picture. It's a picture of the outgoing Minister of Sports and Culture. Did I say outgoing? My bad. I couldn't keep this mouth quiet. Why am I? Okay, I'm sorry. Anyway, the minister attended a cultural event in his village. Did you see how he's dressed? He dressed in an appropriate way. Look at him again. I must say that he's physically fit. You know, you have to give it to him. You know, you have to give it. The secret of this picture is that it's a very vital lesson to parents, especially all you overzealous parents. It is not a must that all your sons must be lawyers and doctors. Some of them are needed in the village to carry on with the cultural heritage of our people. I'm just saying. And this man fits in well. You will have spared him and all of us the agony of the last 18 months if he didn't go and study law and get into politics and started spending. You know what I mean? Things would have been good in this United States of Nigeria. Of Nigeria. Anyway, the second picture you're looking at is a picture of some kids practicing how to shoot a movie. This broke my heart. This is like my best picture of the year. Look at their camera, the broom, microphone. Look at the two actors on the scene. Thank you, Nollywood, for the inspiration. If you can do it. Okay, go back. The kids are saying, if you can do it, so can we. Check them out. In 5 years' time, they will be knocking out movies based on what is happening in the evening news. In fact, after the evening news, before the next day, you will see it in the theaters. They will knock it off. If they can do this now, look at them. Isn't that wonderful? Now, here are some stories making headline news across Nigerian newspapers this week.
Growing up in Kenya, my sister and I were very close. But like any sisters, we fought a lot. She always got new clothes, and I always got hand-me-downs. Now, she's putting her children through school in Kenya. We still fight sometimes, especially when I send money for the kids. I tell her, buy some clothes for the younger one, and we both laugh.
With nearly 500,000 locations, our app and online, this is moving money for better.
We regret, condemn Southern Kaduna killings, says Governor El Rufai. You know him? I say, yeah, finally. But hold your applause first. Let's guess, who will get compensation this time? Is it the children of the killers or the children, those that lost their lives? I'm just saying, I'm just asking. We will wrestle corruption to the ground, says Buhari. Did you guys read that? Oh, yeah. Ladies and gentlemen, introducing Amalinze, the cat. It's shameful, irresponsible for DSS to leak our phone conversations, says Governor Fayose. Did you guys know that? Oh, yeah. The man is saying it's shameful. I know. I thought that the shame is on him, the governor. Oh, yeah, I thought he was a smart man. Shame on you for not knowing that they were recording your calls and that they will leak it. Shame on you. Shameful. Anyway. Federal government budgets 1 billion naira for public relations and media lobby in 2017. This is my question. So why was Reuben Abati arrested? Why? And for those who think that it's a lot of money, it's not even enough to pay the taxes on that house that APC bought for Showere in America. You know that house? The money is not enough for the taxes alone. Yeah, you know, we're going to go there for vacation. Christmas party 2019. Anyway, a 30-year-old married man starts 2017 by marrying 2 wives on the same day.
What?
I know, people were wondering, look at the wives, they actually look like siblings. People were wondering, they asked the man, why? And this is what he said. He said that his first wife talk says she know the hear word. Now make we see. I know. You are the man. I wish they can do that. Woo! This one is wonderful. Vivica Fox tearfully reveals that 50 Cent was her true love. Hey, yeah. Hey, 50 Cent. You know, I feel her pain. Maybe one day in 2019, when this recession is over, I will reveal that Kosi was my true love. Maybe. You know, it will take some time. Maybe. Mamudoka, I'm putting you on notice. It's coming. Anyway, a Kenyan woman bites off and swallows her lover's wife's ear during the fight. I say, yummy. And no. The good thing is she swallowed it. She washed it down with a bottle of Tuscany beer.
Disgusting.
Yeah. Now, every time she drinks beer, it tastes like a woman's ear. That is her punishment, you know.
Disgusting.
Kenyan pastor dies from overdose of Viagra in hotel room.
Say what?
No, this happened. Kenya is a wonderful place. You know, this is what I say. We say the same thing. This is what we say in America when things like this happen. We say he died doing what he loved most. He's going straight to heaven. That's all the requirements. You die doing. Make sure when you die doing what? If you're a surgeon, you are doing your surgery and you die, you go straight to heaven. It's time for your Wait. What? Oh, Tomato Joss is on assignment in Sierra Leone. What? Did you guys know that? I didn't know. Nobody told me. What about Nosiam? Nosiam called out sick. What?
No.
But 2 of them, they have the keys to the emails. Where the emails are stored.
They have the password.
They have the keys, the password. Eh? All right. I'm sorry about this. You know, they didn't tell me this before we came on air. But next week we are going to read your emails.
Okay.
Next week we hope that one of them will be back here. You know, I don't know. We pay these people and they just go without informing the doctor. They didn't tell me. You know. Definitely next week. Now, so Tomato just went away and she didn't know. We sent our crack reporters after her. Oh yeah, this is something we got from them. I know. Sierra Leone, it looks like a cool country, you know. I didn't know. I thought it's like a village. Anyway, here's my concern for today. It's taken from page 419 of the book, Monkey See, Monkey Do, by Steve Jobs. Did you guys read the book?
No.
It's wonderful. It says, the people who are crazy enough to think that they can change the world are the ones who do. You have to be crazy enough to think you can change the world. You are the ones that change the world. Until next week, I'm Dr. Damages. I diagnose.
You hear yourself.
Woo! So this woman from Congo, we are looking for a nurse. Are you not interested in being? Some people are afraid of coming on camera. Sasha. They don't want to come on camera. What? And I thought we were doing well here.
You pay well.
By the way, I pay well. I don't understand. We pay.
Well.
Where's? I don't have the kind of money that Davido has. Anyway, thank you for watching and Happy New Year.
Happy New Year.
Thank you so much for watching. Please, I'm begging you. Can you go and watch more? They asked me to do this, otherwise there won't be, you know, things are hard. Watch more. In fact, there's somewhere I'm cooking a goose. Also subscribe to the Sahara YouTube account. What is the name of the account again? Anyway, subscribe. Whatever they say, subscribe. Click on it. Please. For me. Nice. Thank you.
Welcome to Fleeced Luxury Hotel. At Fleeced Luxury Hotel, we offer excellent service. Our rooms have all the necessary facilities to make your stay comfortable and memorable. You will also have access to internet service, breakfast, 24-hour power supply, full air condition, free international calls, free tire pumping service, and free car battery charge. So what are you waiting for? Quickly visit Fleeced Luxury Hotel. We are located at number 1 Adenuga off Raji Rasaki Road, First Estate, Amuwo, Odofin First Lagos. For more information or reservation, please call us on 080-7578-7135 or 080-9990-0601. You can also take advantage of our online ongoing promo at www.fleecedhotel.com to make your reservation and payment for your favorite room, which attracts a discount rate. Please note, rooms are reserved based on first come, first serve. Fleeced Luxury Hotel. Experience the home of comfort. They come.